Okay. Hello, everyone. So I'm here because I wanted to talk a little bit about the November election. Now, in normal times, I'm normally not someone who gets into politics, you know? It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to talk about. And normally, I don't like talking about it, but we're not in normal times where we've been in a global health crisis for almost 5 months. We're at the breaking point of racial injustice, and people want change, and I can feel that. I can feel the pain of this country, and it affects me personally. With this virus, I'm not able to go to school. I have to go to school online for an entire semester, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to be going to an in-person class again before I graduate, and it really sucks. But I don't it doesn't have to be this way. It never had to be this way because, when it comes to our leadership, our national leadership, they should have put out a national mask mandate, getting all the equipment that everybody needs, help the governors out instead of letting them fend for themselves. Instead, they just sat there. The Trump administration just sat there and downplayed this virus, saying it would just go away, but it didn't go away. Instead, this virus is rising, and over 170,000 people are dead. And, you know, people still aren't listening. They still aren't wearing masks. They're still going out to parties. People still think they're inevitable. But the truth is, the coronavirus, it doesn't discriminate. We need to be careful. But also, we need to vote for a leader who will be careful, who will bring us together, and will also promote kindness and empathy. And that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm asking to vote for Joe Biden, because he's someone that has gone through a lot. He's lost more than one of his children. When he was young, he lost his first wife in a car accident. He knows what it's like to struggle. He's had a stutter. So he knows that's like. And I know what it's like to struggle too. I lost my dad when I was around 8 years old. I I'm on the autism spectrum, and that's something that I struggle with sometimes. And talking when I'm talking to people and communicating, even now, going live on this YouTube, trying to get my message across. You know, communication is difficult for me. But all that aside, I know that Donald Trump doesn't care. He's willing to separate families. His whole administration is willing to separate families at the border, separating their parents and children, putting them in cages, and we should not be separating families. He's okay with people just saying all lives matter and to counter protesting peaceful protests. He's okay with using troops to use tear gas on peaceful protesters for a photo op. Tell me how that's right, because it's not. I feel the pain of our country, and I want to say again that I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to be in this diverse country where we accept anybody, no matter what their race, religion, sexuality, gender is. And isn't that the kind of America you want to live in as well? It doesn't cost a penny to care about other people. Now, Joe Biden is not perfect by any means, but who is? We have all made our mistakes. And but what's important is if you're willing to grow from them. And Joe Biden has grown a lot since when he was a kid. He has turned his whole thoughts around about the LGBTQ community and is a full supporter of them now. He was one of the creators of the It's On Us college college organization. That is something he was a part of. He wants healthcare to be affordable for everybody. He wants to make sure the people that are wealthy, that make a lot of money, that are like millionaires and billionaires, pay their end of taxes. And that would mean more taxes than the middle class, people who just live paycheck by paycheck. He wants us to get paid, not just respected, paid, paid what we deserve. And that's something I can't say if Donald Trump supports or not. But what I know is that his administration, a lot of what he's done has damaged this country and has divided us. And I can see it. And I can't ignore it. And nobody should ignore this because we should all be feeling the pain of what people are feeling right now, of those victims of police brutality, of people affected by this virus who have lost people because of this virus. I don't want to lose anybody because of this virus. I don't want to see one of my friends be a victim of police brutality, especially one of my Black friends. I don't wanna see that. I know that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they want change as much as we do. And that's why Joe Biden is running. And I really hope you take the time to listen to this because it's we live in a messed up country right now. And, you know, I'm sure you guys all hopefully would think the same thing. We can see it everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, we see people wearing masks, and that's just one of those reminders. Now, you don't have to take my word for it, but I hope you'll listen and consider what I'm saying. Be kind to one another. Vote in November. And if you're not old enough to vote, encourage those who are old enough to vote. Be kind and be careful and keep each other safe. Thank you.